We have only 2 months to finish this project, otherwise we're gonna lose all the money. This client was supposed to bring the chassis back in June, but he only brought it to us on the 2nd of November. We're already behind schedule. The mission seems impossible. We have to transform an MT4 chassis into an Energy 25,000 towing unit. A monster capable of lifting a tank, and we have to do it from scratch. That means design, cutting, welding, hydraulics, all here in Romania and in-house. Watch the entire process because I'm gonna show you exactly how we build the most robust towing truck in Romania. Let's begin. Everything starts with the material. This is Strength 700, a Swedish steel. Why strength? Because it's elastic. Think of it as a muscle, not a bone. When you lift 25 tons, you want the boom to help you, not crack under pressure. It's lighter than normal steel, but twice as strong. This allows us to make the boom thin, but still incredibly powerful, so you can get under low trucks. Fortunately, the boom was already assembled and welded before we received the truck in November. Usually, we give ourselves a time buffer of 5 to 6 months. Why? Because there are a lot of things to do. To finish this project, we have to work overtime, work in the weekends, and do everything we possibly can to see it through. We're working in parallel. While one part of the team is mounting the subframe, the other is building the side toolboxes. Speaking of the toolboxes, we don't put just anything on the chassis. The side toolboxes are made of aluminum, lightweight but robust. I designed them with 2 steps for roller doors and the flyer. The top flyer is made to hold a light bar ramp over the cabin. How did we build them? I designed them in 3D, then, being pressed for time, we were forced to cut them in our workshop with the plasma cutter. On the same day we cut them, we also bent them on the press brake. For those who don't know, a press brake is an industrial machine used for processing metals by bending them. What is the assembly process of a toolbox? After cutting and bending, you fit all the sheets next to each other, grind and polish them again, prime them, paint them, and voila, you have a very beautiful aluminum toolbox ready to put all your gear into it. We'll get back to the boxes in a moment, but in the meantime, let's talk about the frame they're sitting on. First of all, the subframe is mounted to the chassis via these welded plates. We mounted these profiles with rubber buffers on them. The box is designed in such a way that you lift it with the crane, and the final step, just bolt it from the inside. Pretty simple, right? A strong boom is useless without control. This is where hydraulics come in. We use only Italian products. The hydraulic pump is from OMFB Italy, hydraulic distributor from Valve Oil. The pipes galvanized with a wall thickness of 2 mm. I have the remote here and I'm gonna show you a very cool thing. We're gonna press the button that lowers the boom. See this? Very important. The remote is synchronized with the distributor. The Juco remote and the distributor are perfectly synchronized. When you're lifting a 100k truck, you want precision. Since we're talking about lifting, what does this boom truly lift? I'm gonna press this button and the boom goes up. We mounted 2 cylinders, one on every side, with an outer barrel diameter of 170, so it has perfect lifting capacity of whatever task you put it at. Inside the boom, we have a cylinder with a barrel diameter of 200. We made it this big, so it handles every task easily. Why so big? Think about dumbbell curls. And in the motion of dumbbell curls, how you move your elbow. The bigger your arms, the more weight you can curl. That's how this cylinder works as well, like an elbow. In the main segments of the boom, we have a more complex cylinder. It acts as a double cylinder. At the end of a rod, you have the flow and return lines. The hydraulic oil passes through the flow line, goes through the rod, and reaches the other cylinder, which it powers. The boom is up after being powder coated. The cylinders are up. All that remains is to finalize the boxes, the electrical and hydraulic circuits, and that's it. We can deliver it. The box is simply put, just like the boom, went into powder coating, and I couldn't help but smile when I saw them mounted for the first time. Regarding lighting, we used VAS lamps, one of the highest quality lamps available on the European market right now. We have position lights, perimeter lights, projectors, and a light bar ramp. They are also multifunctional. You signal left, the lamps start flashing left. If I put it in reverse, the perimeter lights and the projectors turn on. Those who practice this trade know how important lighting is, especially at night. With the boxes ready for mounting, we took the last step, that being mounting the hydraulic distributor. And done. Off to the RAR, which is the Romanian registry, to legally register it. We passed the inspection with flying colors, and let's recap the entire process. Everything was sandblasted down to bare metal. primed and powder coated. We mounted the Italian pump, distributor pipes and hoses. We mounted the VUS lights, which are the highest quality, from an empty chassis and a 5-month delay to this.
Oh my God, Mr. Nick, you killed him!
We did it. The client received their truck and we saved our money and reputation. It was a race against the clock, but it turned out into an engineering work of art. I want to take this moment to thank the entire team for working overtime and in the weekend. Thank you, Cosmin, Elvis, Ovidiu, and Dani. And most importantly, I want to thank my father for having trust in me and making me push myself towards engineering and helping me design this monster. Finally, if you need such a monster, whether it's an Energy 25,000 or any other products from our line, call the number on the screen or leave us an email and we'll help you with pleasure. We build everything in-house exactly as I presented them. Everything is built in Romania. We're proud to be Romanian. And if you enjoyed this engineering marathon, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.